Good morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are, and welcome back to another Nerd Nation stream where today we are talking about the hate that the fandom has been giving Wyatt Russell because of his excellent portrayal of John Walker, aka your Captain America. I am joined by my usual compatriots in arm, Boss Man. How you doing?
I'm right.
And Zamario down at the bottom there, who is fighting to stay awake.
Sorry, it's very late.
Yeah, he's very excited to talk about this but he's very tired. So
I am eager to talk about this, but I am very tired. Yes,
yeah.
but Bob's not being sarcastic at all.
No, I'm not. I'm
I'm
being serious.
yeah.
So I guess we'll just jump right into it. I really get irked a lot when the fandom does this to certain characters, where they take a lot of hate out on actors who are playing characters, and the problem is that they're doing such a great job at being the character that you hate them, and that's what this is with John Walker. I mean, you've got an actor that's doing a fantastic job at being the borderline psychotic Captain America, and everyone's hating it because he's not Chris Evans. Well, he's not supposed to be Chris Evans for first off, and second off, he's the Captain America that America deserves. And yeah, that's coming from an American. So, eh. All right. So, Boss Man, what are your thoughts on John Walker as a whole and just the hate that the actor is getting? I mean, this is ridiculous.
Well, I think that it says a lot about the performance that White Russell's putting on. That he's getting this much hate because he's causing people in to what's the word to get angry at the character, which is what you're supposed to get. Because the thing is, he wants you to sympathise with the performance he's giving and to invest in it and to want to pay a ticket to go and see him. So you want to see him get his ass handed to him. So I think that why Russell is doing the job he's getting paid to do, which is you're supposed to hate him. Well, hate the character he's playing, not hate him specifically. And the thing is, there's a difference between hating the character and hating him. Because hating the character is giving him actually tots for doing a great performance. But it's different. But he, as a person, is not the same person as John Walker.
Yeah,
I
and I
think.
mean, I could see if people go to Twitter and say, "Oh my God, I hate this Captain America so much." Props to Wyatt Russell for being a good bad Captain
I've seen a lot
America.
of those.
But I mean, but then when you send death threats and stuff like that to these people, that's when you've crossed the line. When you attack someone personally for a character that they're portraying in fiction, that is the moment where I say, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? And this is why we can't have nice things, because people are stupid. Zam, what are your thoughts?
Well, for a start, yeah, we want new characters in the MCU. John Walker is a character in Marvel Comics. John Walker is now in the MCU. What is John Walker supposed to be? He's supposed to be very different to Steve Rogers. And for some reason, people have a real issue with all of these things, which is being portrayed so accurately in this show. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. He's supposed to be a bad guy, and instead of hating him for it, admire the performance you're seeing and appreciate what you're seeing. Don't get invested like a bloody wrestling mark. Be smarter than that. This is what's supposed to happen. He's supposed to be a bad version of Captain America, and we're getting that. So don't lose your shit over this, and don't send this man death threats either. Ridiculous. I'm actually disgusted with my species of the human race to be fucking associated with these other humans who are so fucking stupid that they don't understand fucking fiction. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but the thing
Ridiculous.
is, right? But is it? I'll give you a parallel. Is it okay to hate Darth Vader but not hate David Prowse?
I don't hate Darth Vader, dude. He's a fucking fictional character on my screen. I don't hate these things. I just don't, you know what I mean? I don't think like that. I can't hate something that doesn't exist.
I
You
hate
know,
episode 2.
I might hate the films. I'll hate performances if I think the performances are not good. Those are the things that bug me. If somebody's playing a good, is playing like is giving a good performance of playing an evil character, then that's what I'm admiring. I'm not hating it. I'm admiring it.
But here's
Because
the other thing, Zam, you're not
yeah,
crossing the line either. Like, let's say you do hate, Darth Vader, like Anakin Skywalker's or Hayden Christensen's performance as Darth
okay,
Vader. You're not going to send him death threats. Like, you're going to hate the act, like hate
okay.
the performance.
I'll give you a better example. Yeah, something a bit more stated in realism. For a start, there's footballers I genuinely hate. I genuinely hate them as footballers, like Leno from Arsenal. He pisses me off beyond belief. Never sent him a single fucking tweet ever. Yeah, because I'm not into harassment. He pisses me off. That's it. There's people who send all types of shit to footballers because they have bad performances and not doing so well, and it's ridiculous the sort of fucking abuse they get. But I don't say shit to him. I'll talk to my mates about him and stuff like that, talk on social media and stuff like that, but never anything directed to him, if you know what I mean. That's the best way I can portray it. Because I honestly, I just can't think like this. I can't think like these idiots on Twitter. I just can't. I'll never will. It just boggles my mind. You know what I
But
mean?
I think there's a term. It's called love to hate. Like, because like for example, like I said, there's villains that I love to hate. Like for example, like for example, for the longest time in Game of Thrones, I love to hate Jimmy Lannister. That has nothing to do with Nicholas Costello, who plays him.
Yeah.
I hate the character
No,
because of the
no,
way
I
he's
agree.
portrayed.
I agree. I've had those moments too. For wow, this guy's really horrible, and then but because of the way I am, I get a reality check too. You know what I mean?
No. I understand the
I
reality.
give
The
myself a
reality is
reality check, not to
no, but I can
get
differentiate
carried
between
away with these
factions and
things.
right.
But
The
I
thing is,
agree with you.
Guys, quit
When you
talking over one another.
sorry, sorry, my fault, my
But
fault.
Who was
Boss
talking
man,
first?
no, I want to quickly say, boss man, regarding those characters like Roose Bolton and Ramsey Bolton, they triggered me. Ramsey Bolton, the way his portrayal was really good. At the same time, I've seen the guy in interviews and stuff like that. I've seen him in that show Fabulous, where he's playing a really nice guy, a really lovely man. You know what I mean? It's so I just like even then, even when some like because the guy was an unknown actor to me, like you just see him initially at that particular point playing as that character as his genuine personality. But like I said, like I got two, my brain works in a way that I just will never fall fully into the fallacy and forget that what I'm watching is fucking fiction. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's go way back. Let's say, for example, I'm watching a Shakespeare play,
Mm-hmm.
full fiction. Let's say I'm watching, for example, Othello, and I'm watching a really, really good Iago, who's a total villain. Does everything to fuck over the main character. That is a compliment to what the actor is doing. If I hate the character, because that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be this unlikable, flaming douchebag, flaming like guy who's constantly trying to get under the main character's skin and make him this paranoid.
Yeah, I get what you mean. He's a unlikable character. That's how
Yeah, yeah. And then, but I can
I would see it.
differentiate that between because again, if I don't like him, that's a compliment to the actor who's
Yeah,
portraying
but
him. He's
I
brought
would
out
look at
those
it.
elements in the writing.
But my
And I think that
approach
this
would
is the
look.
same thing with Wyatt Russell. He's bringing out those elements of things. But what I don't agree with, and I agree with you with, is directing that hate to Wyatt Russell. No, he's playing a character. Just hate John Walker, the character. Don't hate the
Yeah,
person betraying him.
but I'm always looking at it as somebody who's not, who's always. I'm looking at it as I don't want to say not invested because that's not the case, but if somebody's supposed to be an unlikable character, then that's how I'm looking at him. Okay, this guy's an unlikable character. He's shady. He can't be trusted. That's how he's supposed to be in my eyes. That's his character. That's how I look at him. Is his actor portraying his personality and stuff like that. And I anyway, we're going round and round. I'm sure people who watch this will understand where I'm coming from, where
No,
Bossman's
I
coming
get where you're
from,
coming from.
where Bob's coming from, and all of us are coming from on all of this. I'm sure we all, without a doubt, that we all share the same opinion that Wyatt Russell shouldn't be getting any fucking shit at
No,
all ever. And anyone who's done that needs to seriously check themselves because you shouldn't be harassing people for doing a good job. That's the far. If anything, you should be sending him tweets saying, "You know what? You're so brilliant, Wyatt Russell. I admire what you're doing. You're fantastic. You know what I mean? Your character of being John Walker straight out the comics, things like that. That's what he needs to be getting. You know what I mean? Shit,
Well,
it's
as I said,
unbelievable.
I think that he should be up there for awards.
Yeah, of course,
He
100%.
won't be, but he should be.
I want to. I mean, but look, actually, I'll take one of my comments back because I don't want to say 100% because I'll give him my regarding awards. I want to see how far he goes with this because now I almost feel like we've almost got like an origin story, and we're kind of seeing the birth of US Agent here fully, and now he's got the serum in him, and I want to see a little bit more. We've got maybe two more episodes with him, possibly as Captain America. See where he goes, see how his acting is, because he's going to be showing lots of range now from when we first saw him to by the last episode. So it's going to be interesting to see what range he gives us. I'm very much looking forward to it. Man, does he look like his fucking dad, by the way. But shall we go on to the tweets?
Yep.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, let's move on to the tweets now.
So one of the first tweets that caught my eye, and this is the one I've got here, is my hate for John Walker burns with the intensity of 1,000 suns. Now, this is funny, but this is also a little bit shocking as well because I just can't relate to this. But it's funny how he's written it, what the way he's expressed himself. It is a little bit amusing. What do you guys think?
I think that's ridiculous. You can't hate somebody with the intensity of 1,000 suns. That's like a cajillion. That intensity is just off the charts. It's unfactual, fake news.
When you
It's a little bit overstated, I think.
It's ridiculous when you see stuff like that. I hate, but then you see the next one. It says, "I hate John Walker. I hate Wyatt Russell." Like what?
Why?
The first statement I get, the second one I don't. He's an actor.
But then again, look at the guy's tweet, like Twitter name. He's got a picture of Zemo there. His name is Hemet Zemo's mistress. It's probably a troll account, but so, and this is where I mean, we kind of spoke about this in our debate, but love that everyone hate John Walker for being a bad Captain America, when his solo purpose is to be hated. His comic counterpart was made to be hated, and like I said, this is where I totally disagree. His solo I mean, the purpose of this character is to be a different version of the Captain America Steve Rogers. He's supposed to be an alternative version who does things totally differently, and he's portraying that. That's his purpose. He's got to be different, and he's doing that, and that's how he should be. Now, if people want to hate on that, then that's their fucking problem. But I really wish people would appreciate these things instead of fucking getting so emotionally invested like that, like a fucking idiot, like a fucking child. All right, let's move on. Well, this was from episode one. This made a mark. I've been wondering where I've seen John. I hate John Walker, aka Sir Captain, fake America with passion. Jesus Christ. I mean, like,
See, I love the passion of it, but
no, I don't, man. This is not something we should be appreciating, dude. This is stupidity. Like to actually, you want to make a little joke about him and stuff like that. I don't mind. You say, yeah, look, he reminds me of the guy from Up, and you make a little meme. Totally fine with that, yeah. But then, and you want to do this little picture with this picture, they're fine with that too. But to say he hates him with a passion, what the fuck? That's a bit too far fetched, man. As far as I'm concerned. I'll say this on John Walker, US Agent. If you hate him now after this week's episode, you'll think he's the vilest scum on the face of the earth. That said, don't be harassing actors because of their good performance. What people are doing to harass him is not okay. I 100% agree. Remember, hate the character, not the actor. We're hating John Walker. Jesus Christ! Like this
Well,
is
it's so
that's the most-
sad that we have to remind people of this.
yeah,
That's my thing.
yeah, exactly.
it's
Yeah,
like fuck John Walker. All
my
my,
homies hate John Walker.
it's a fictional character.
Why don't you like him for being a bad guy? Why can't you see it from my perspective? I just don't get it. There's not enough people who see it from my perspective. It drives me nuts. Like when I saw him smashing that fucking shield and that flag smash his head. And by the way, I wanted to mention this in the review. I totally forgot. But that was the flag smasher who admired Captain America and wanted to have his shield, or he got his shield in his fucking head. And I love that, man. I love that. I love that. It was so fucking good. Anyway, a lot of this John Walker hate turning into Steve is the only Cap. Steve is irreplaceable. Only Steve can carry the shield and feel like it's not just Walker. Some people are rejecting. Yeah, I think I know what he's trying to say here. He's basically saying there's only one Captain America. Like this is like level of fanboyism that is just not healthy in my
Well, and
opinion.
that's bullshit because Sam Wilson is a perfect Captain America. I'm sorry. Like you can't sit there and say that he's not.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying. I'm just saying. Regarding Captain America, there's been good ones and there's been bad ones. There's been
mhm.
good ones like Sam and Bucky and
Honestly, Bucky
Steve
wasn't that
Rogers.
great of a Captain
Okay,
America.
fine. Okay, fine. Sam and Steve Rogers, and then you've got people who are a bit unhinged like Bucky and John Walker, and that's how it should be. You know, what I mean, depending who's got it, sometimes a good one will have it, sometimes a bad one will have it, and it's fascinating when they have it because it's good to see other perspectives. You know, all of these. That's what makes filming and comics and all these things so great. I mean, we should be embracing these things. Fucking hell, man. Um, this is in. I thought this is Spanish, but then it changes to English. I fucking hate John Walker. He gets on my nerves. He only got one nerve. Steve Steve Rogers, sweetie, I'm so sorry. Look, this guy's got a Twitter name, White Wolf John Walker Hate Club with no
What? Why?
I don't get it, man. Every day I wake up and John Walker's still Captain America. I hate it here. Are you mad? I'm loving that he's Captain America. I really hate the fact that John Walker exists.
He's a fictional character.
This is the official This is officially a John Walker hate account. I just I gotta laugh at this stupidity, man. These bloody guys.
Please separate.
These are
fact from
today's
fiction.
wrestling
You can
marks.
hate the
Bob.
character just. See,
These
see
are-
this guy gets it. This piece art guy. Please separate fact from fiction. You can hate the character just because the actor / actress plays a villain doesn't mean that they're one in real life. I don't like John Walker, but I know the actor played him. There you go. That's what I'll say before.
Mate, Kurt Russell's one of my all-time favorite actors. So for his son to be taking on this role and for people to be giving his son so much grief, that alone upsets me, man. You know, what I
Right,
mean,
so that's what.
even if his son wasn't an actor, and his son wanted to be a hockey player, by the way, yeah, he failed at that, unfortunately. Um,
Welcome to my John Walker hate account.
welcome to my John Walker hate account.
Really?
What the hell? I finished. What the hell?
That's Squidworth.
I know, but what's this? Like, he's just finished Falcon Winter Soldier, and I what?
Right.
No. Oh, please. I'm thinking that possibly. Just friendly reminder that I hate John Walker with a burning passion. Oh my
He's a
god.
fictional character.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever hated a character as much as I hate John Walker. He really had the audacity to do that. Yes. Well, you know, somebody else wrote that scene. So maybe you should hate the writer for.
Whoever put this on
Actually,
my something, it'll be because this is my new photograph. Okay.
This guy's name happens to be John Walker. Unfortunately, John Walker's a semi-common name, you know. So we're gonna come across people whose name is John Walker.
Here we go.
Doing Marvel.
Man, this episode was insane. What's that?
The roller coaster of emotions I felt from first 5 minutes to the last 5 minutes was incredible. Incredibly, for some reason, I'm legit shaking RN, and to make things better, both in the universe and IRL, hate John Walker.
In real life.
In real life, man, I hate him. In real life, I hate him.
Jesus Christ.
See, I mind this sort of passion for it. I really do.
I can't, man. I can't admire these stupid people.
Disney and streamers, this should be fun.
Disney,
But-
okay, episode was pretty good. Actor for John Walker is amazing. He's so good at the job that he's making everyone hate him. He's the new Joffrey. Yeah, there's a good one. Joffrey.
Yeah.
There is a good one, man. I mean, that end was dark and I liked it. Can't wait to see what happens. Now, the actor who played Joffrey, he kind of quit acting because some of the shit he was getting. You know, he quit after fucking after Game of Thrones. That guy had a massive career ahead of him, and he got so
Who?
much grief for it. But he was so fucking good, man.
Jack, his real name's like Jack Gleason or something like that.
Even I couldn't
Oh.
wait for him to be killed. I'll be honest with you. He was a very unlikable character, and I admired him for it. But it's like what it is with him is that you think shit. Anytime anyone's around him, someone's gonna get fucked over. You know what I mean? And so in that sense, knowing that I wouldn't have to watch a squeamish scene every time he's around or completely stand up.
Friendly PSA to streamers of as watching this week's episode of How Good With Soldier. I hate John Walker's character, not Wyatt Russell the actor. There you go. That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, well, like I said, I still don't get this hate thing, but okay, fair enough.
No, because it means you're invested in the property. It means you can differentiate between fiction and fact.
Yeah, I guess. Holy Guacamole, that latest episode. Secondly, Sebastian Stan showing us his peak acting skills. Yeah, he was fantastic in this. Sebastian Stan. Just the opening scene was amazing. And finally, Wyatt Russell. I may hate John Walker, but your acting is on point. Excellent.
But I mean,
John
that's the
Walker
thing, though.
hate club,
That's
pull
the
up.
point.
At least some people are getting it. You know, freaking Wyatt is a great actor. The amount of hate I feel for John Walker shows it. I hate John Walker so much. The funny thing is, I just like this is like Joffrey level hate, and I'm not feeling that level of. I'm not appreciating it. You know, I feel like I think people's hate for John Walker is more of because of a betrayal. You know, like and I think that's why they hate him more than the actions. The actions that his recent actions have added to it. But Jesus Christ, this is what he's supposed to be. Really making me hate this character so much, like him, like even more than any other villain ever. This is unbelievable. Do you understand, Bob? As somebody who's also invested in this, how do you feel about John Walker when you see him on screen?
Oh, I mean, I love him. Like I love the character arc that we're having. And I see here's the thing. I know where he's going to end up and I'm excited for that. I get it. Like is he a good Captain America? No, absolutely not. He's not supposed to be. But I mean, I really enjoy and Wyatt Russell's doing a fantastic job. He is making me believe in the U.S. agent, you know, the character that he's going to become, and that's the curse of knowing where it's going. I have a feeling a lot of these marks on here, like don't like on these Twitter feeds and everything, don't know where he's going with this, and I mean that's the problem.
Well, this is why I wish it was a bit of a longer series because we could get more of like because I generally believe that he has PTSD because he talks about when he talks to is it Lamar in the coffee series, he talks about like the fact that the three middle advantages he's got are for the worst point of his life. And I really wish, yeah, so I really wish we could get to expound on that more, so we could get to see, like maybe like you know, what he experienced has really stayed with him, and we can understand that this has been building up to this particular episode.
I don't think his PTSD is even ended though. Like this is just another layer to it now. Like he just lost Lamar. What I mean. He lost Lamar in a fight, and so this is like when the dust settles on that. Eventually, that's going to be more grief for him. You know what I mean? But this symbol, by the way, this picture, I almost feel like when we saw that final shot with this Dutch angle, him with the bloody shield, it almost felt like it was something from the comics. Did this visualize? Did you get like a comic visualization from this image?
Absolutely, this could have been a splash page.
Yeah, because we saw that a lot from the Russo brothers in Endgame. Some of the comic imagery, which was really cool, and I just feel this is too, and this is an iconic image, man. This will stay for a long time.
It's symbolic because it's not studying Captain America; it's studying the shield of America. Because Captain America has always been like, well, from what I've read in the comics, has always
this
been like,
this one is supposed to represent America. This one, and right now he's doing a fucked up job of it, man. He's probably doing. Oh yeah, we always knew they were like that anyway. A lot of people are going to say, yeah, well, this is not really a new thing actually. So damn, the new episode was lit. Can't understand all the hate for Wyatt Russell. He's amazing. I hate John Walker so much, but thank you, Wyatt Russell, for playing him so good. I hate John Walker. I hate John Walker is an understatement. I absolutely hate John Walker, but prop for Wyatt Russell. I absolutely hate John Walker, but damn, Wyatt Russell is playing his character so well. I just maybe I don't know. Maybe people. I'm just don't get it. Like, are these people maybe thinking like me then, and they're just saying it differently? Are these people who said, "Yeah, I hate John Walker, but I appreciate what"?
Well, no,
White Russell bringing.
there's definitely people out there. I mean, that have sent him death threats. I've heard. I mean, I've heard of the
Yeah,
tweets.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
'cause
I know that, But
Oh,
these
okay.
other people, I'm just saying these people, like the ones I've just mentioned there. But we had a few just now who said, "Yeah, I hate John Walker, but I admire what White Russell's doing." So is that really from? Are these people seeing it from my perspective then?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no, no, no.
yeah,
They're saying it from my perspective, which is that they can differentiate fact
yeah,
from fiction, but they can get invested in the role
yeah,
he's portraying, but
yeah, yeah.
understand that he's an actor portraying the role really well. As I said, the Shakespeare analogy, like for example, I think Hugh McGregor played Iago on the stage and did it really, really well, and people complimented performance because they really hated Iago. That doesn't mean they hate Hugh McGregor. Who, that means that they hate Iago and the way he portrayed it. So you can appreciate one because again with this, I hate John Walker for the way that he's been portrayed, but that's what I'm supposed to do because he's supposed to be
Mhm,
unlikable. Because again, but the thing is, he's supposed to be understandable because he's a war vet, and the fact he's going through PTSD that hasn't really been treated properly, and now he's got this super soldier serum, which is making him more the person he really was, which was a damaged war hero.
yeah, mate. It tasted. I don't think I hated Thanos as much as I hate John Walker. I never hated.
Thanos was a famous CGI crap fest.
Thanos was. It's amazing how, as a character, what a good job they did with only one film because he was teased so much, but there was no, apart from Guardians of the Galaxy, there was no real character of Thanos portrayed in the other movies. Like there was nothing. Well, him putting a glove on and shit. There was nothing. Only Guardians of the Galaxy gave us a bit of Thanos before Infinity War. Um, as much as I hate John Walker, right, the performance in today's episode was insane. The dude playing John Walker Falcon and the Winter Soldier is killing it. Literally, some people don't understand that John Walker is meant to be disliked and and go go and hate Wyatt as if he's not doing his job right. Um, okay, but remember how we're saying Scott Lang would yell at his TV saying that not Captain America and would hate John Walker. Imagine how you react once the video goes wrong. He rings Sam up offering to help to get the shield back. Man, if Ant-Man's in this, I doubt it, but this is, people expecting Steve to show up in this. I don't think so. Imagine if Steve was the power broker, that would be awesome. But
What? I don't think Steve would be sending those text messages.
That's all right field.
But people expect maybe Steve. Not, I don't expect Steve Rogers to be in this at all. I expect his shadow to loom constantly over this, like it should do. It should loom over this show. But I don't expect him to be in the show the same way I don't expect to see Thor and Loki. Okay, but remember how was okay? I already read this.
So I think we've kind of gone on long enough, but
Okay,
I mean,
fair enough.
but yeah, I mean, this is the thing is just that we cannot hate an actor for doing a good job at being a hateable character. I mean, for anyone out there, if you are watching this and you ever do this, or you ever think about doing this, don't. Do not put that on an actor. If you have to consider yourself mentally ill if you do this, in my opinion, because you cannot separate reality from or fiction from reality. So I just
a couple of tweets here, please. I have to like this one here. John Walker is a bitch boy. I hate him, and I hope he learns how to take the stick out of his musty fucking ass. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is that? Gosh, I hate John Walker. Steve was an angel. Oh my God, Steve, I will miss him so much. Then there are humans. Then there is John, whatever he is. Wyatt Russell, you are killing it, mate. You're killing it. I love you being in the MCU. I hope he stays in the MCU. I don't want him to ever leave the MCU. I want his character to be around for years and years to come, to be some like a to be an antagonist at some points, but also to be a reluctant ally to the two protagonists as well. You know, he's gray area heroes and villains now, and I'm loving what Marvel's doing. I'm really loving it. You know, it's fascinating. It's good.
By the
This
way,
is the sort of shit we need.
Bobby,
Yeah.
do you think that White Russell could play Snake Plissken? Because our friend Zab here does do, and I actually agree with him actually.
What does he? Can he play who?
Snake Plissken, you know, Escape from New York, Escape from LA. Have you seen those films?
Oh gosh, I haven't seen
Kurt
those.
Russell with an eye patch. Kurt Russell with the
Yeah,
eye
I
patch.
mean, I mean, I guess he could. But...
There was a couple of moments when he's just like kind of stepping up to a couple of the guys, and he's like he's got his little swagger on, and I swear, like, when he's lifting his head up and stuff, I was thinking, shit, man, you've got your Snake Plissken going on so well here. You know what I mean? So well here. It's unreal how much you look like your dad right now. It's crazy. He looks nothing like his dad in that picture. Nothing like his dad at all. But when he's got that little bit of stubble going on, he looks like 80s Kurt Russell for real. You know what I mean? So, anyway.
All right. So with all that being said, guys, I thank you for joining me. I thank you for talking about, why we. This is important. Like, I know we bullshit a lot about things, but this is important. Like, this is not the first time this has happened. If this was like the first time this has happened, I'd be like, all right, guys, we need to stop being dumb and we need to do this. But this is like the multiple times that this has happened to actors, and honestly, I feel like it's inexcusable. I mean, if you've done this, you really should be ashamed of yourself, in my opinion. I mean, you can hate the character, don't hate the actor. I mean, it's not like they're doing anything wrong in real life, like, so just get your head out of your ass and start treating people like people and treating fictional characters like fictional characters. So with that all being said, guys, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
All right, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Catch you later.
Bye.